and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. Hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm T. I am your host, and this is T's Good Times Garage. They might be wondering why I'm standing here talking to you squinting. I don't really want you to look at the sun. And you may recall from previous videos I mentioned something along the lines of I've got some cool things coming up, some exciting things coming up. I do have some other things that will be showing up on the channel very soon. I'm about to show you one of those cool things. And without further ado, what is that? What in the crap is this? This is my new project. Not that I needed more projects. What we have here is one 1967 Dodge Dart. Looks like that's got a 68 fender on it. That's cool. You may recall I have one of these already, except it's in big tire race car, drag car form. I also have a cat. If you haven't met Cuda yet, this is Cuda. She's a good kitty. Oh, one of the cutest cats you'll ever meet. And while this is not a race car, this has 2 complete taillights. My race car does not. You might also recall I backed it into my pit bike at an event last year and still have not found another taillight. Suppose I could steal this one, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this pile back on the road. We'll do a total walkthrough here momentarily, but I need to clear it out a little bit. You'll see some stuff inside the car, some boxes. Some are labeled. Oh, nope, not yet. Some parts are easily identifiable. There's a lot of stuff in this car, and to be quite frank, most likely almost all of this stuff does not belong to this Dart. We're going to keep you in suspense on that one a little bit longer. That's part of the cool and exciting things coming up on the channel. But what I am going to do is empty the car out, get all of these parts and pieces outside so I can assess a little bit better what's going on inside. We can do a little bit of a walkthrough. We'll clear the trunk out as well. Well, now the yard looks like a parts house. This stuff here appears to not be Dart related. And there's a couple reasons I know that, but we'll get into that later. Don't pay too particularly close attention to any of those boxes. Actually, some of this box should go in that pile too, with the exception of this. We're gonna need that. I'll show you why here in a minute. Now, if you've been watching the channel for any extended period of time, you recognize, well, let's say you might recognize this much of the car and under the hood. I looked at this car about 1.5 years ago looking for a slant 6 for my kid's duster, Daryl. That started knocking. Well, we looked this one over a little bit and found that there was no carburetor. It's a Hauling 1920. So there we are. Thought I was gonna have to find a carburetor. But yeah, so this is that Dart. I got this car and some other things and something to be named later from a good buddy of mine. And he made me a package deal. We're gonna check this car out. Nice towel. Set that aside for now, because it'll go back over this here in a minute. It is a good buddy, our good buddy, the Slant 6. The engine does appear to be complete. Electrical connections hooked up, oil filter intact, distributor, coil alternator, and now carburetor. I didn't know that existed when I looked at it, but it's a pretty cool car. Manual steering, I believe it was drum brakes. 99% sure. Take a look. What do you see in there? Basically grandma's grocery getter. There's the sound of compression building. The crankshaft did turn. This sucker's gonna run. At least that's the hope. I want to put this car back into driving condition. Let's go ahead and cover this up. No, hang on to that for later. So you see a couple of random parts. These I do believe go, well, they're Dart at least. I'm not 100% sure that this is 67 grill. I'm gonna verify that. I think it might be 68. There's a fender tag. Definitely want to look deeper at that. And I think I understand why we have this piece here. That got jacked up, and it looks like this thing's been ran over. I think this actually did the running over portion of things. And the latch support is definitely separated on the bottom there. No idea why. Separated up top too. You can see it definitely moves. It shouldn't move. This, maybe we can put it back together, but I might actually have one. We've got a nice set of, well, the center cap says modern. These are centerline knockoffs. They make the car look just a little bit cooler. We even have a spare, although this one, I found a set of plates in the trunk. In Utah, the 03, this would have been 2003. But there is another plate on the back of the car. Has an 04 expiration. Stands to reason that this car has been off the road since 2004. Trunk floor looks really good. Seemed to be good in the trunk extension area, at least outward. Starting to get a little bit crusty up in here. A little bit of a hole right there. Obviously moisture got in, but I think we can salvage most of that. But we'll get in here with a grinder and kind of clean up the scale, vacuum up all the crust. Body plug, top of the gas tank. Quarters, obviously the issue on most of these cars. Not too bad, just in that corner here, which we might be able to patch. Looks like the wheel well's been rolled. Trying to fit a little bit of tire, I don't know. Got a set of upper control arms for whatever reason. Oh. A little Roosevelt there. We're already making money. The car is paying for itself. Oh, there's a couple in there too. We do appear to be about 14 cents ahead on the deal. Put that back in there. The floor's getting a little bit of moisture in as well. Ooh, real crusty back here. So we're gonna have to get in here really quick, do something similar, and get the grinder out and get rid of some of that scale, see if we can save it. Carpet's got to come out. Carpet actually doesn't look that bad. Maybe on this side. Yeah, we'll see. So we'll get the seat out, we'll get the carpet out. We'll go ham on the floor. Apparently the windshield has crack in it too. A nice Grant aftermarket steering wheel. And a complimentary Haynes manual. Look at that emblem. The Dart 270 badge in really nice shape. A mostly empty glove box. Not really sure what a lot of these little pieces are. Oh, we've got a door, not a door, a window roller. 1, 2, 3. Oh, guess it's that one. That's good. We're not missing any window rollers. Assuming that these are original. It's got white on every corner, but black interior otherwise. And I don't think that these seats are Dart either. Certainly not 67, but I could be wrong. Let me know if you think so. Let me know what you think on that. So we've got headrests, and I thought I understood that headrests weren't a thing in these cars in 67. We appear to have some Kenwood 6x9s, perhaps, but no radio deck. Does look like it had a pull-out installed. The framework of that still exists in the dash. Typical rear seat issue. These things aren't too crackly either though. These will clean up and they're going to be good enough for the meantime. And the seat's already been kind of moved a little bit, so I wanted to see under there. Starting to see a little bit of crusty right there. We just need to get the seat out totally and check out the underside under the carpet. And the CUDA cat doing the amazing door balancing act. What do you think, guys? Guess we're gonna have to dig in deeper to find out what's going down. But that'll be coming soon. There was some funny business I need to check out. Not really sure why the rope is tied around the leaf springs. And these things have monster shackles in them. Kind of seems like these springs are so worn out that they put longer shackles in to try and raise it up some. Little 7 1/4, buddy. Not too shabby, if I don't say so myself. So we are going to dig deeper, and that'll be coming soon, very soon. I think the first thing we do though, we're going to try and get it running. And then we'll get it roadworthy. But go through it, make sure it's got good everything to be safe on the road. So there we are. Oh, I'm going into the shadow. Losing the sun. I am a proud owner of another 1967 Dodge Dart. We're gonna take you along so we get it going. Hopefully that happens really soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.